Hey everybody, this is Helios from Makong ESO on YouTube. I had a few people asking me about my build, my spec, how I distribute my stats and my skill points, so I figured I'd make a video and go through it with you guys. So let's start with some add-ons. I use the Skyshards app by Garkin so that I can see all the Skyshards on the map. Right, this helps a lot with getting all your skill points. I also use advanced filters for your backpacks, your research grid, so you know what to research next and all that stuff. But the biggest one for min-maxing your character I find is Softcapinfo and Foundry Tactical Combat. So Softcapinfo shows you the max stats you can have at your level, and this is the ones on the right. Okay, the ones on the left are your current, and the red numbers are your overcharge amount. So as you can see, I have nearly everything overcharged besides health, stamina recovery, and weapon damage and crit, because those are probably really hard to soft cap. So how I did that was basically you put your stats into health, and then once that hits overcharge, you want to drop them into stamina. Anything you have left over, you can distribute how you like. I like to just dump it all into health, so you have, because I'm a tank, so I want to be high health pool. Anyway, I use Boon, the Lord, for maximum health. I get my bonuses from Cyrodiil. Battle Spirit is for everyone, and these are for Emperorship. I have increased max magic and stamina for my food. And for stuff, I have a PvP set on right now. And on top of PvP set, I have a Akaviri Dragon Guard set, which reduces my ultimate cost, and the Warlock Jewelry. And that's how I deal with my low magicka, being, full heavy armor. Offhand is a Resto Staff. And, I use the PvP set because if we don't have the scrolls, this pretty much offsets, not having the scrolls on your side. Other than that, we'll go through my spec here. So the thing you want to aim for, regardless of how you build your character, is maxing out all the passives. I think that's super important, maxing out all your passives. So for my abilities, I use Invasion, Flame Lash, Unstable Flame, Burning Talons, and Green Dragon Blood. For my ultimate, I use Standard of Might. Now, Invasion is a multi-tool or multi-use ability. This is a gap closer CC. You can use it to go from person to person, knocking them off their horse. Flame Lash is a pretty high damage. On top of it, it's got a follow-up attack. And the follow-up attack is free and it heals you, so that's really good. I like that one. Unstable Flame is a good single target dot. Sometimes I'll swap this out for Engulfing Flames. Burning Talons is nice. It's a root, so people who dodge roll out of it won't gain CC immunity, so you can put this on them again if you want to. It's kind of high cost, so I tend not to spam it. Green Dragon Blood is a self-heal. It increases your regen. Other than that, basically, I use this for tanking Ransack and Invasion, maxing all the passives, working on Restoration Staff. And I find Soul Assault to be really good. It's a high damage. Fighter's Guild is nice for killing vamps, werewolves. Mage's Guild is nice. Support, I find Purge to be really, really, really good. Once this is morphed, it'll cost less to use, so I'm looking forward to that. And from the Assault tree, I only find that I would use two things, and that's Continuous Attack and Combat Frenzy. Crafting, it's pretty much maxed on everything. besides alchemy. Alchemy is the one I'm working on right now. So for tanking, now this is where me and a lot of people would probably differ, but I use ransack, and then I use a lot of AoE because I find that the more AoE you have in dungeons, the better you keep aggro. So I would use Cinderstorm because when they're in it, they're taking damage, and it snares them, and they have a higher chance to hit you, or a lower chance to hit you, sorry. And for PvE, I'd probably use the Hist Bark set, because that will also, when you're blocking, as a tank you're always going to be blocking basically. When you're blocking, they have a 20% chance to hit you. So I'd probably use Hist Bark and maybe some other 3-piece set like Ultimate Reduction or Twilight's Embrace, something like that, to increase healing done to you. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.